3 years ago, I was that person working 16-hour days, convinced that grinding harder was the secret to wealth. I remember one night staring at my bank account after months of side hustles, realizing I was further from financial freedom than when I started. That is when I discovered something that changed everything. The people who achieve real wealth aren't the ones working the hardest, but the smartest. Today, I am sharing the 5 stages that separate those who stay financially stuck from those who break free. Here is the brutal truth most people don't want to hear. If you are constantly thinking about money, you are probably pushing it further away. I know that sounds backwards, but stick with me. Imagine trying to push down a heavy door, sweating and straining for hours, only to discover there was a handle you could have simply turned. That is what most people do with wealth building. They use physical effort to mask mental laziness. The first stage is what I call the attention audit. Your brain gives you fresh attention every morning. Think of it as your daily brain cash. This is your most valuable, non-renewable resource. Yet most people spend it like they're at a dollar store, trading precious mental energy for cheap dopamine hits. When you scroll social media, you are converting your brain cash into temporary entertainment. Meanwhile, the wealthy invest that same attention into assets, skills, knowledge, relationships, and systems that pay dividends forever. Stage 2 is breaking free from the time trap. Here is a shocking statistic. 95% of people are stuck in what I call 1. Time sale mode. They sell each hour of their time exactly once. You work 8 hours, you get paid once for those 8 hours. When you stop working, the money stops flowing. It is the most fragile way to earn because your income has a ceiling. There are only 24 hours in a day. The wealthy think differently. They create what I call clones, assets that work while they sleep. Your clone could be a course you create once but sell thousands of times, a business system that runs without you, or even a simple template that solves problems for others. While you are sleeping, your clones are working. This isn't about being passive. It is about being strategic. You put in focused effort up front to create something that generates ongoing value. Stage 3 is embracing compound growth over linear growth. Most people think in straight lines, work harder, earn more. But wealth follows an exponential curve. When you spend 10 hours learning a skill that makes you 50% more efficient, you've just given yourself a permanent raise. Every future hour becomes more valuable. It is like earning interest on your time investment. The key insight: don't just ask how much can I earn today, but how much more valuable can I become? The 4th stage is the mindset shift I call living in tomorrow. Now, I hear you thinking, that is easy for rich people to say, but I have bills to pay right now. I get it. I am not suggesting you quit your job to chase dreams. Instead, take just 30 minutes of your daily entertainment time, maybe half the time you'd spend scrolling, and invest it in tomorrow's you. Learn something new, create something small, or build a skill. This isn't about sacrificing today for someday. It is about planting tiny seeds that grow into options. Here is what surprised me most. Living in tomorrow makes handling today easier. When you are building towards something, current challenges feel temporary instead of permanent. You shift from feeling trapped to feeling strategic. Stage 5 is the game changer, the 3-second rule. Tonight, when you instinctively reach for your phone, pause for 3 seconds and ask yourself, am I about to invest this time or consume it? You don't have to change your choice. Just asking the question transforms you from someone controlled by algorithms into someone making conscious decisions. It is the difference between being a passenger and being the driver of your life. This simple pause plants the seed of choice in your brain. Once that becomes natural, try the daily questions before bed. What was my highest value hour today? Did it make me more or less valuable tomorrow? Did I create anything today, even something tiny, that I could use again in the future? The beautiful paradox of financial freedom is that it comes to those who stop chasing it directly and start building systems that naturally produce it. You are not just working for money. You are architecting a life where money works for you. Financial freedom isn't about the size of your paycheck. It is about the quality of your choices. Start tonight with that 3-second pause. If this video gave you a new perspective, subscribe to MindDoc for more insights that change your life. And share this with someone who is working hard, but not seeing results. It might be the most valuable thing you do for them this year.